Hello again, it's me again, number 16. Now, this one's going to be a little different from the normal talk about everything else. Now, this one, it's sort of like a personal one, you might say, about myself, really. Now, I've had this question asked a lot of times about the name MalikPhills that you might see on Yahoo or other sites you might see this name. Now, actually, the name came from a football player and a basketball player that died. And I either took their first or their last name, or however it went. I switched them around and I made the name Link Fields. It might sound Jamaican, and it might not. But the person or the character behind this name was something that was before me, and it was going to be part of a story that I was going to write, but I didn't write it yet. But Malik Fields, basically, my character is a little bit darker, a little bit deeper, a little bit more sincere, a little bit more a person that don't give a fuck. Basically, it was me saying, well, I was a single guy living in Chicago who wanted to get married, who wanted to have kids, who wanted to have a life, not this gay life that I have now. So Malik Fields is basically a character within me. Like take Beyonce and Sasha. Her character that she used, whatever. But this character was mostly based upon my life story in a sense, and it was basically I didn't want to be gay. I wanted to be single. I wanted to be straight. I wanted to have a normal life. I wanted to have a wife. I wanted to have kids. I wanted to have a house. I wanted a dog. I wanted everything that 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 Sean, me, who's gay, didn't want to have. I wanted to have this life. I wanted to have all the stuff that went along with it. And it really made a lot of sense to think about something that to make a video just to this character and what this character has become a part of me in a sense. Some might say it's crazy, it's idiotic, but hey, we all have different personalities, we all have different sides of ourselves that make us who we are. We all have a feminine side to us, or we all have this idiotic, crazy, silly side to us. I mean, we all have different sides to us, and in a sense, I think this character and myself balance each other out, where we're acceptable, and that's part of who I am in a sense. It's part of my character. It's part of how I live my life. It's part of how I see myself, or how I want to do things in life, and I try to keep an open mind about everybody that comes around me, or I come in contact with, or I talk for that matter. So this character right here, Malik Fields, is basically a normal guy who wanted normal things, and really, I didn't want this gay life. I wanted to be a person that really didn't give a fuck about anything out there. I wanted to give a fuck about what matters the most is to have a normal life within my normal family that 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 I thought was normal, but actually is not normal. So in a sense, everything that I ever wanted in my life, everything I thought of and dreamed of, it just didn't come out how I wanted it to be. So this is my character, Malik Fields, an explanation of where it came from, who he originated was, what he's all about in a sense. He wanted to have a job, he wanted to have cars, he wanted to have money, all this and that. But you see, the reality sense is Sean is not like that. Now Malik is like that, where he has a normal life. He's living in this normal world, and everything around him is normal, and nothing's crazy. Nothing about the gay people in the fucking world is gonna make a better difference. I mean, all I know, you motherfuckers can all die, but like I said, that's that side where he just don't give a fuck about you, and that's because that's what he wanted. He wanted a normal, straight life. So I'm just giving you a little preview, a little bit saying of what he was all about, and what Malik, where he came from, and the idea came about, and what part of him that was me that I wanted that. You know what I'm saying? So before I am who I am now. So that's just a little taste of what Malik feels and where he came from was all about. So if you guys see this, please stop asking me, the name or where it came from. Because I had a couple of you people, a lot of you guys asking that name and stuff. So it's just a little tell you about it. Now, so it doesn't mean that you can stop talking to me. It's not going to mean it's going to stop changing who I am. I'm gay, but we'll talk about it in the next one. But in this one, it was just want to explain what MalikPhills, where he came from, and who he was about, and what part of me wanted that personality and wanted that life so bad. So I'm going to say, see you later on number 16.